Hi, good evening.
Something that I found very interesting during the entire marketing process was specifically the letters from your circle campaign. I really liked how deep it was, and I guess I want to ask: do you think that there's space for such emotional marketing in Nollywood as it goes?
Of course, now, if we have done it, it means that there's space for it to exist. And to be honest, I'll give credit to everybody on the team. I lead the PR bit, which is this emotional bit. So it's finding the tone, the language, and how to connect with people, which is something we're massive on. We're really big on connecting with people. When you say emotions, people think, oh, are you messing with us? Are you sending us letters? It's just us being human and showing that filmmaking is a human process. It's not just the carrying the big cameras or the glam of it. There's the human part, and that's something we really leaned into, and I'm very glad we stuck with that.
And I think that the conversations around the marketing has been very interesting because you did a very wonderful job.
Yes, we've had like very polarizing opinions that I enjoy. We've had the, oh, what are they even doing? We've had the, oh, this is the best thing that's happened. And it's good because you need to trigger conversations, good or bad. The one thing you don't want indifference. You never want people to just sit and be like, okay, you want people to ask, what are you doing? Like, who do you think you are that you can come and do something different? Or why do you think this is going to work? Questions are not bad, even though they sound rude or harsh. They are valid questions because, again, when people are not used to something, they want to understand it. The goal wasn't to be different by force. We're not trying hard to be, oh, we want to stand out. No, we just wanted to just do something that felt organic to us. And one thing is, like, we're just working with so many references. Everything we're doing has been done before. We're just doing it in our own way that works for the Nigerian audience. So we're like, okay, how do we have fun with this? Like, how do we make marketing fun? How do we make PR fun? How do we make going to the cinemas fun again in a way that you feel like you're part of something?
I just want to know, was there a moment in time when you decided or when the team decided that they did not want to go through the traditional Nollywood PR route and wanted to do something different?
Nora reached out to me and she said, okay, Rema, you know what? I want you on this. It was a no-brainer. Of course, I wouldn't turn down something my brother directed. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm there for you. Let's go. I also made a note to her, like, I don't want to do the regular way of marketing. I don't like the dancing to promote if it's not necessary. If it's necessary, sure. If it's not necessary, don't force it. I'm sorry, but I stick to my belief. I feel like fate kind of aligned with things because I just left Anti Studios at the time when she reached out to me. I used to be the head of marketing and PR at Anti Studios, and then I started my own marketing company, PNS. And then I felt like, okay, you know what, this is the right time. Let's do this. It felt liberating. First, coming from Anti Studios, first of all, a studio that the owner of the studio, Nia Kimalayo, he believes in doing it afraid. What's the worst that can happen? You fail, okay, go again. And coming to Red Circle and the other projects I've been on, and everybody's like, yeah, Remy, go, let's go. What's the worst that will happen now? But let's do it. The freedom is there to think about ideas and go all out. And then from the beginning, like I said, from December, we started putting things together. And if you look at our marketing strategy, everything has been a story that has led up to this point.
It has been a very interesting run.
And I always tell people, like, you need to pay attention to it. We've literally given you the idea of the film through each month, because if you think about it, every month had a different type of marketing that was going out. It was, if you pay attention, we were telling you the story through it. You just have to go back to the beginning. Like, it was great to do that with Nora, to be honest.
Well done.